Late payments are one of the most dangerous things on your credit report, and most people do not realize why. A collection can hurt you. A charge-off can hurt you. Hard inquiries can drop your score too. But late payments hit different. Because late payments attack the biggest part of your credit score, payment history. That one category tells banks one thing. Do you pay your bills on time? Or are you a risky borrower? And this is the credit score rule banks hope you miss. A late payment is not just a small mark. A 30-day late payment can make lenders nervous. A 60-day late payment can make the damage worse. A 90-day late payment can make you look even riskier. And a 120-day late payment can make banks treat you like a high-risk borrower. That one late payment can affect your car loan approval, your mortgage approval, your credit card approval, your apartment approval, your business funding approval, and even if you do get approved, it can cost you higher interest rates. So yes, late payments matter, but here is where most people mess up. They think they can remove a late payment just because they do not like it. That is not how credit repair works. If the late payment is accurate, verified, and properly reported, it can be very hard to remove. Credit repair is not about lying. It is not about fake disputes. It is not about sending random templates and hoping something disappears. Credit repair is about finding what is wrong, finding what is inaccurate, finding what is incomplete, finding what is outdated, finding what is duplicated, and finding what cannot be verified. That is the real game. If a late payment is reporting wrong, you can fight it, but you need to fight it the smart way. So here is the 4-step process. Step 1. Pull all 3 credit reports. Do not only check Credit Karma, do not only check one credit app, and do not trust a quick credit score app to show you the full story. You need the full reports from Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, because one late payment may show on Experian, but not on TransUnion. It may show 30 days late on one bureau, but 60 days late on another bureau. One bureau may show the wrong month. One bureau may show the wrong balance. One bureau may show the wrong account status. One bureau may show the wrong payment history. And that is where the dispute angle starts. You are not looking at the score first. You are looking at the details. First, check the account number. Then, check the creditor name. Then, check the month they say you were late. Check if the payment was actually 30 days late, or if it was only a few days late, because there is a big difference. A payment that is 5 days late is not the same as a 30-day late payment on your credit report. Then check the balance. Check the past due amount. Check the date of last payment. Check the date of first delinquency. Check if the account is reporting open when it should be closed. Check if the same account is reporting twice. And check if the account is older than 7 years. Most people send weak disputes. They write, "Please remove this late payment." That is not strong. That gives the Bureau nothing specific to investigate. A strong dispute is specific. You need to point out exactly what is wrong. For example, if the account is reporting a 30-day late payment for March 2024, but your records show the payment was made before it reached 30 days late, that is your angle. Now you ask them to verify the exact due date. Verify the payment received date. Verify the payment history code. Verify the account status. Now you are not just begging for deletion. You are asking for proof. And that is the rule most people miss. The bank can report a late payment, but they should be able to prove the late payment is accurate. Step 2. Find out if the late payment is inaccurate or accurate. This is where most people get confused. There are 2 types of late payments. The first type is an inaccurate late payment. This means something about the late payment is wrong. Maybe you paid on time. Maybe the payment was only 10 days late. but the report says 30 days late. Maybe the wrong month is reporting. Maybe the wrong account is reporting. Maybe the account is duplicated. Maybe the account is outdated. Maybe the balance is wrong. Maybe the creditor cannot verify the payment history. If any of these things are true, you may have a real dispute. That is when you challenge it. But the second type is an accurate late payment. This means you really were 30 days late or more. The account belongs to you. The date is correct. The creditor has records, and the bureau can verify it. In that situation, a normal dispute may not work, but you still have another option. A goodwill letter. A goodwill letter is not a dispute. It is a professional request to the creditor. You are asking for a one-time courtesy removal. You are saying you made a mistake. You are saying this was not your normal behavior. You are saying the account is now current, and you are asking them to remove the late payment as a courtesy. Goodwill letters work best for one-time mistakes. Maybe you had a medical emergency. Maybe you lost your job. Maybe autopay failed. Maybe your bank account changed. Maybe there was a family emergency. Maybe you were going through temporary hardship. Or maybe one payment simply slipped. But here is the key. Do not beg. Do not sound desperate. Do not blame everyone else. Take responsibility. Explain what happened. Show that the account is current. Show that it will not happen again. Then ask for a one-time courtesy adjustment. That is a much better move than pretending an accurate late payment is false. Step 3. Send a specific payment history verification dispute. This is the most important step. Most people think a 609 dispute letter is magic. It is not. A generic 609 letter is weak if you do not point out the real issue. The stronger method is a payment history verification dispute. You are not just saying, verify this account. You are saying, verify this exact late payment. Verify this exact month. Verify this exact due date. Verify this exact payment received date. Verify this exact payment history code. Verify this exact account status. That is much deeper, because a late payment is not just one word on your report. Behind the scenes, there are multiple reporting fields connected to it. You can challenge the payment history. You can challenge the account status. You can challenge the payment rating. You can challenge the date of last payment. You can challenge the date reported. You can challenge the date of first delinquency. You can challenge the past due amount. You can challenge the current balance. You can challenge the account remarks. You can challenge duplicate reporting. You can challenge the creditor name. You can challenge the account number. This is where many errors are found. Your report may show the account as current in one section, but late in another section. It may show a zero balance, but still show a past due amount. It may show different payment history across different bureaus. That is incomplete reporting. That is inconsistent reporting. And incomplete or inconsistent reporting can be disputed. You can send your dispute to the credit bureau. You can also send a direct dispute to the furnisher. The furnisher is the creditor or lender reporting the information. If you have proof, attach it. Proof can include bank statements, payment confirmation emails, auto-pay records, creditor statements, settlement letters, account current letters, screenshots from the creditor portal, or a copy of your credit report with the late payment circled. Your dispute letter should be clear. Do not write a long emotional story. Keep it factual. Say you are disputing the accuracy and completeness of the late payment. Say the reported late payment appears inaccurate. Say your records show the payment was made before it became 30 days late. Ask them to verify the due date. Ask them to verify the payment received date. Ask them to verify the payment history code. Ask them to verify the past due amount. Ask them to verify the account status. And if they cannot verify it, ask them to delete or correct it. That is a strong dispute, because now you are forcing them to investigate the actual reporting, not just the account name, not just the balance, the actual late payment. Step 4. If the late payment comes back verified, escalate the right way. If the Bureau says it was verified, do not panic. That does not always mean the investigation was deep. Sometimes the Bureau checks the creditor's system. Then they send you a basic response. Your next move is to ask for the method of verification. Ask who verified the late payment. Ask what documents were used. Ask what payment records were reviewed. Ask what exact information confirmed the late payment. Ask if the due date was verified. Ask if the payment received date was verified. Ask if the payment history code was verified. This puts more pressure on the investigation. Your next option is a direct furnisher dispute. Contact the original creditor directly. Tell them the payment history they are reporting is inaccurate or incomplete. This is powerful because the creditor is the one sending the information to the bureaus. If the creditor corrects it, the bureau should update your report. Your next option is a CFPB complaint, but only use this when you have real proof. Do not file a complaint just because you were angry. Use it when you already submitted proof. Use it when the bureau ignored your proof. Use it when the creditor did not properly investigate. Use it when the same late payment reports differently across bureaus. Use it when the payment history is inconsistent. Use it when the account has wrong dates. Use it when the account has wrong balances. Use it when the item was verified without a proper explanation. In the complaint, stay professional. Do not write, "They are ruining my life." Please remove this. Write facts. Say your report shows a 30-day late payment. Say your bank statement shows the payment was processed before it became 30 days late. Say you disputed it with the Bureau. Say the item was verified without addressing your proof. Then ask for a reasonable investigation. Ask for correction or deletion of the inaccurate late payment. That sounds much stronger. Now, if the late payment is accurate, your best move is goodwill. And one goodwill letter may not be enough. You can use the goodwill saturation method. This means sending a professional goodwill request to different departments. Customer service, credit reporting department, executive office, office of the president, the mailing address listed on your credit report. But do not spam them. Do it professionally. Keep the message short. Keep it respectful. Keep it honest. Say you value the relationship. Say the late payment was not your normal behavior. Say the account is now current. Say you have taken steps to make sure it never happens again. Then ask if they can remove the late payment as a one-time courtesy. This is not guaranteed. But for one-time late payments, goodwill is often better than fake disputes. Now let's talk about pay for delete. Pay for delete usually works better with collection accounts. It usually does not work well with original creditor late payments. If a collection agency is involved, you may be able to negotiate deletion in exchange for payment, but always get the agreement in writing before paying. And remember this, deleting the collection account does not always delete the original creditor's late payment. Those can be two separate negative items, so do not confuse them. Here is the full 4-step summary. Step 1. Pull all 3 credit reports and audit the late payment. Step 2. Find out if the late payment is inaccurate or accurate. Step 3. If it is inaccurate, send a specific payment history verification dispute. Step 4. If it comes back verified, escalate the right way. Escalate with method of verification. Escalate with a direct furnisher dispute. Escalate with a CFPB complaint. Or use goodwill letters if the late payment is accurate. This is the real process, not fake disputes, not magic letters, not random templates. The real process is simple. Find the error, document the error, dispute the exact reporting, force verification, escalate if needed, and if the late payment is accurate, use goodwill. Do not pretend an accurate late payment is wrong. Late payments can seriously damage your credit score. But if they are inaccurate, incomplete, outdated, duplicated, or unverifiable, you have the right to challenge them. And that is how you remove late payments from your credit report the smart way.